What up, what up, what up? It's Kenny Roy. How's it going? We're hanging out at twitch.tv/Arconics. I'll work it out. Don't worry. We will work this out in time. Let me take a look at another piece of animation and see what we think here. Thank you for sending this in. Let's see what we have here. I want to hear it. Where's the volume? How come I lost the volume? Is there no volume? There we go.
Funny and sad.
All right, hold on a sec.
My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and I'm simultaneous.
Hey guys, you got to give me control of this. I can't.
And I'm.
Yeah.
My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and sad. My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and sad. My name.
Wish I could see her feet because it looks like her legs are sort of egregiously stretching.
My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously. My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and sad. My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and sad. My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and sad.
Funny and sad.
My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm
There's something that I like to do called I call it the lilt, where you set up a pose and then you kind of just like let a little air out of it. So I really think that setting up funny, having sort of like a little bit more of a maybe like a stronger silhouette, stronger pose on that, and then just letting a little bit of air out. Like literally imagine she's inflated like an inflatable like pool toy, and then you just like let a little bit of that, you know, deflate somewhat. So I'm simultaneously funny and sad, you know, just kind of like just let it kind of just deflate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that there's a lot going on here that makes a lot of sense. Oops, hold on a sec. That makes a lot of sense, but it's not really a line that gives you a whole lot of range. So in improv, there was this thing that we used to talk about that you don't want to start scenes where people don't know each other. So when we were practicing, I was in a group and we had a coach and all that stuff, and the coach would always stop us when we would walk out and one person would like introduce themselves. He would say, "Nope, start again. You know each other, you like each other. Start again." Over and over and over and over. This guy was the best though, man. This teacher that we had was just amazing. He also said, don't ever have a what do you call it? Don't ever have characters that are drunk or super old, super young, crazy, high, any of those things. Because those are not personalities, those are filters. Those things actually homogenize all people. Like everyone pretty much acts the same if they're drunk. Everyone pretty much acts the same if they're super, super old. Right? They move slowly, they have like this like voice, and they don't understand like what is this crazy contraption? What is this? Is this a hat? Is this an attractive hat? Am I doing this right? It's stupid, right? And whatever. And so going back to this thing, choosing a line, and it's not so focused on that, but choosing a line where somebody is introducing themselves is kind of, you know, is not a lot of acting opportunity. Okay, so just take just take a second and think about like how you can expand on an idea that is kind of like a your standardized idea, and try to expand on it a little bit. So I would give her a stronger, to do so, this is what I would do. I would give her a stronger secondary action that can kind of be colored by what she's doing instead. So just standing and introducing yourself, looking awkward, looking kind of like, new to the group and whatever. I would say that, you can have it so that, put something in her hands that she's doing. Like she's actually occupying herself with, because we're always doing something. We are always doing something. And you can color it very nicely with the second part of the line. So let's say she is packing lunches for her kids. Then you could have her open up and look into the bag and sort of do like a nice visual sort of glass half full, glass half empty thing where she says, "Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm simultaneously funny," and she looks in the bag, sad, and then do that little deflation as well. She could be at a bake sale and could be handing out cupcakes. She could be in a board meeting, and she could be organizing like her presentation, and then when she like puts the card up that she's about to start her presentation on, so she'd be putting pie charts and graphs and whatever, and then right on, like when it's the last one, which is like the first one she's going to show, it says like the effect of like chimichanga sauce on irritable bowel syndrome or something like that. Anyway, so it's like a really, really, really gross, nasty, sad presentation she's about to give, and but she's occupying herself while she's doing that. So we just don't have to see somebody like reintroducing themselves to people who they don't know. Animation-wise,
My name is Jenny.
I wish I could see the feet a little bit more, because it looks like the legs are egregiously stretching. I'm okay with these the sort of the knock-kneed pose. I'm totally fine with that. But what you need to just be careful is when you're moving it around like this, the position. See, because the feet are covered up, we can't see that she's going under her tippy toes, so it just looks like the knees are changing position, like somewhat in the legs, especially in these parts.
And I'm simultaneously funny.
And I like how she looks up. You might want to take a little bit more of like a arch in the back and like a little bit higher of an eye line, so that she almost is thinking about what she's saying. This almost looks a little bit rehearsed. If you go a little bit higher and thinky with it, it seems a little bit more spontaneous.
Funny and sad. Simultaneously funny and sad.
I'm not sure about this little anticipation on this head turn right here, because it leads into this motion where there's no anticipation, and that's a little bit more in the moment. So instead of that tiny little one frame anticipation on that, I might take that out. A good work with the prop, though, that you have done. She's just not really doing anything. She's just kind of looking awkward.
My name is Jenny Hill, and I'm simultaneously funny and sad.
And instead of going upwards into it, I would just deflate a little bit more. Simultaneously funny and sad. Deflate a little. Just keep going with that deflation. That would be what I would do. Those would be my choices. Great stuff, though. Really fun to watch. Thanks for coming through. And for everyone else who wants to come through, get your animation critique, I'm here all day. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care and rock on.